Welcome back to another episode of Multiblock Madness, where let's talk about the Twilight Forest. And here we are in the Twilight Forest, and actually this is one of the more interesting spawns that I've ever had. I've never spawned in the Trollstein part of the dimension. But, okay, we'll have a little bit of a look around. But what I was going to say is, I'm right next to one of them. Hey, this is like an awesome spawn. We got the first quest we need to do, the second quest we need to do. This thing in here, it's fairly far through, right? We don't need to do that for a while. I should make a waypoint at the portal before I forget. But what I was going to say is, if you've been watching modded Minecraft Let's Plays for a while, you've probably seen the Twilight Forest a number of times. I know I have. And generally when I see there's a Twilight Forest episode, I'm not really that excited. Because I've seen the progression quite a few times, and maybe it's slightly different in this pack, but if it's just the standard Twilight Forest stuff, the general quests aren't particularly interesting. So, well, once you've seen them a few times. Like, it's an awesome mod, don't get me wrong, but once you've seen it like 10 times, you know, you really want to watch a dragon fight these days? So what I'm going to do is we're gonna speed run. In terms of editing, we're going to speed run the Twilight Forest. In terms of actual gameplay, no, I'm just going to play through it normally and, you know, try and get through it. I guess, I don't know, like reasonably quickly, but yeah. So the first thing you have to do in the Twilight Forest is kill a Naga. Now, it's said to bring these with us, so I suspect... Alright, we need to be keeping track of these different Twilight Forest dudes, because that's Darkwood. Arctic for our lily pads, we could have already made that one. A Firefly, right, we'll make one of them. And the rest of this is not Twilight Forest stuff. Cool, so we need to get ourselves Arctic Fur, Darkwood, a lily pad, a Firefly. Fireflies, there's some. So yeah, my plan is get through the Twilight Forest reasonably quickly. Yeah, so I will show you stuff if it's significantly changed from the normal Twilight Forest stuff, but otherwise, let's explain how you get through the Twilight Forest. Hit him in the face, don't get hit by him. And then eventually, as he keeps getting shorter as you take him down, boom. Done. Let's head to the next part, which is that tower. Now, the thing you're really wanting to get to in this tower is at the very top of it. You've got to defeat the Naga before you can come here, or there'll be like magic barriers that stop you. But we have slime boots and a slime sling. Let's just get to the top. And then once you get to the top of this guy, there's a lot of sheep up here. Probably through here, maybe? Might be the boss room. This is the boss room. Perfect. He's going to shoot projectiles at you. It looks like an ender pearl. Hit it back, it breaks his shield. If it doesn't, it explodes. And you got to take the shield down before you can actually damage him. Ow. Oh dear. Oh! Oh, so his health's down. He's going to spawn some mobs, but now we can actually kill him. Oh! Mate. Really? So maybe our armor's not quite good enough yet. But, that's that dude. And, oh my gosh. Next guy is the Night Phantom. Now, I thought there was something else we had to do. Oh, glistening melon. Be sure to bring a trophy, so that doesn't really explain what you're doing at all, but we can get out of here now, maybe. Put our slime boots back on. We want to find on this magic map, not the stuff that way. And we can see it on the map up there. It's the kind of, I got the Naga this way. And then there's further up, there's that like darker green color. That's where we're heading. Inside the swamp is also another boss we need to do. I don't know if we need to do it for our quests. It didn't seem to be there, so I'm not sure. But we'll go take out these Night Phantoms. And we might do a little bit of mining in this dimension too, because apparently we can get star metal ore, which did seem to convert pretty quickly, but it'd be nice just to get a bunch of it. And when you get to the Dark Forest, don't forget to make torches. I had to go dig up some coal because I didn't bring any. Now, you can walk on top of the trees, but they do damage you. Oh, I thought they did. Oh, maybe they don't. So the best bet is to run around on the top until you get right about on the icon of the dude, and then look for mobs on the minimap. So we can see on the minimap, looks like there's some guys over here. Wait, why is it so bright down here? But yeah, we're after these guys. And actually, I think we wanted one of the logs from here. Dark wood. And that was to make one of these. Check this guy in here. And I think there's just one more we need, which is the Arctic dude. I'm guessing we want to actually get that. So you need to bring one of the trophies from the bosses we've fought so far. And this is what we're looking for. Normally it's way darker in here. I'm confused. Used to be like extra light. I don't know if that's a intentional thing or not. There's a lot of creepers. No, but yeah, grab one of the trophies. Like the Twilight Lich. And don't put it there. Put it there. Perfect. Can we grab that? Cool. I guess I'll take that. And then, oh yeah, there's some guys. Oh, that hurt. Oh, oh no, I didn't. And then somewhere in this dungeon, and it is never normally this bright, we're going to be looking for... Oh, we just got the Twilight Swamp data model. We're going to be looking for some more bosses, which actually might be a bit of a problem considering how tough some of these guys are. And after a whole bunch of running around, I think I finally got to where the bosses are. Yeah, I've grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, and hey, that was a master spell book. Seems to be a lot of like powerful bows, which is interesting. But yeah, we've got a bunch of junk. And yes, this is where the bosses are. So we'll set a waypoint. And this was not Camp's like Knights. Although it's kind of a waste of time. Because if we die, we're just going to use an Ender Pearl to convert the key to get us back here. But yeah. Come in here. Bosses will spawn. There's normally not other mobs in here as well. And you can only attack them when their armor's open. Like how all those guys are closed. That guy throwing stuff, his armor is open. This is why we might die. So they do a bit of damage. If we get close to them. Oh, we got on. And now thing's full of junk. I think maybe we can damage them when they're closed off. Oh, you totally can. Boom. Yeah, we beat them because we got the chest. Extra leash, that's not bad. Efficiency 3. Vorpal 2 is kind of cool. That's not a bad helm, right? Last stand 2, which means you use experience instead of dying. Projectile protection 4, I think we might wear that. Judging on the quests, we're kind of done. I don't think we need to do any more Twilight Forest. But what I will do is set an ender waypoint. If I can find my Twilight Forest map, there's kind of a boss in the center of this place. You can see I'm looking up towards that dark brown bit. I'll just set a waypoint there with this book in case we want to do it. And then I'll find a snow area just so we can get that last data model. And this is where we get the snow stuff from. There'll be a boss spawn there if we got close enough. Before we do that, I want to grab one of them. The last data model we need. Well, the last Twilight Forest data model. Cool. And I guess we level it up. So I thought I'd just find the big hill thing on the map. You can see down the bottom center, got those little mounds, and I'm actually in a big mound. But it seems like, can I spot it somewhere? Somewhere. Oh, there. This is where Star Metal can be mined in the Twilight Forest. Alright, and we're back. Yeah, so I managed to get a bit of star metal actually. We got 96 star metal ore, and I think some of that I already had, but I'd converted it the old way. So we probably won't need that for a while. Emptied all my junk into here. So, amount. Oh, there's not really a scroll bar, is there? There's a whole bunch of Twilight Forest stuff, like spell books, and yeah. We got a lot of junk from that place. And then I was looking at what our next quest is going to be. We could now attune ourselves as a thing we could do, and we might... That would have made the Twilight Forest a lot easier if we'd done that. And also, interestingly, we can get to level 100 in this pack. So normally you can only get to level 30, I think, and you've kind of got to choose where you want to go on the skill tree, so we'd be able to get extremely overpowered going with Astral Sorcery Attunement. But I think I might even kind of get that ready in between episodes and just, yeah, we'll attune ourselves maybe at the start of next episode, depending on how this quest goes. So we're kind of locked. Like, this was all leading us towards the Loot Fabricator, which needs the Tier 2 Blood Altar, which leads us all the way back to the start of Blood Magic, which requires the Beneath. So it's a great place to run Pump Jacks and the Excavator. Now, from memory, there's normally a whole bunch of ore here. But this guy's not going to be too bad to assemble, so we just need a block of star metal and some compressed cobblestone. We may or may not have enough cobblestone for that, but that looks pretty simple. So, and yeah, it's actually been a little while since the last multi-block we assembled, so let's do this. I think this was pretty simple, right? This in the middle, kind of a cool idea, like the theme, or not the theme, the lore. I don't know. It makes sense. It makes sense that it's like that. And a Beneath teleporter. Now, where do we want to put this? That is a question. I guess we'll put it over in the magical area. I definitely want to, if I can, set up a waystone. So we need another one of these. We need some purple dye. We want a waystone for getting here anyway, because the teleport is a little bit slow. Now, from memory, we're going to need a whole bunch of torches. Hence why we got torch arrows, but we should probably make some. Because you take damage in this dimension if you stay in the darkness for too long. So we'll chuck this over in our area of random magic stuff. And let's pop through. And I swear that looks different than it normally does. Oh, you right click it. Oh, I'm getting confused with the deep dark. To somewhat similar dimensions. And yes, this is... Oh. A little bit... It was a little bit laggy for a second there. Now, what is that? A void stone. Ooh. That's used to something. I swear we use that. We can make a shadow condenser, which... Void metal. Ooh, interesting. I swear we use that for something. Huh. Alright, with those torch arrows we got as a quest reward. Hey, do they work with multi-shot? Oh, not that. This. They totally do. So, this is normally a pretty nasty dimension. But I'm picking we might have some ores. Whoops. Locked behind. Like, I don't know what that is. Is that molten gold or is that something else? I haven't actually seen any mobs yet. Are we out of... Oh, we're out of those arrows. Okay, so... I mean, let's have a quick look at the quests. We are here. We need raw voidstone. Ah, right. Items can be piped in and out for basic automation. Need to make a blood altar. We need 8 primal voidstone. Arcane stone we've made. We have to make some more mana steel. That's not bad. Coagulated blood. I've actually seen some of this in the nether, so we might go grab some of that, but alright. So it seems like we can't... Wait, what is this? Do I have a bucket? Oh, it is molten gold. Huh. Why do we need molten gold? That's a dude we can't attack. But now we get some more diamonds, which is nice. Cool. So it looks like we're kind of just looking for that voidstone, I guess. Oh, mobs have way more health and do more damage as well. It's probably something you need to be aware of before heading to this dimension, so... Yeah, we might dig... What is that? Tectonic petroleum. Interesting. That's some custom generation. I might start a mine because from memory... Ore rates are normally way better in this dimension. Ooh, that's not spooky at all. But then considering like the ores all generate in big clumps anyway. I don't know if that's still true. That's nuclear craft stuff. I've already got a zombie trophy. We definitely want to grab some of this. I'd be real keen to get into nuclear craft as soon as possible. Oh, and radiation is not a thing at the moment. Disabled in the configs. We could re-enable it. And I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Should we re-enable radiation? I'll ask again when we actually start making nuclear craft stuff. Because I think it's kind of a cool mechanic, but obviously not in this pack. It's not a thing. Yeah, I'll do a little bit more mining, and then I guess we will at least assemble this blood altar, so we can make a start next time. And there's the last of the arcane stone we're gonna need. And actually, there's one thing we haven't got. So I was looking at the blood altar and started whipping up all the stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, void stone. And then you notice that that's the skulls variant of the primal void stone. Normally you can just chisel that, but interestingly in this pack, I've actually seen something else that did a similar thing where you can't chisel this variant, you have to make it in some other way, and then it's used in a recipe, which is quite a novel and cool way of using chisel. I haven't seen it before. But it's just primal voidstone, and death makes primal voidstone with skulls, which definitely suits the blood altar. So if we were going to do that, We need something with death on it. I'm picking that's probably like rotten flesh. Yes. So there's 40. And each one takes 10. So that's only 4 and we need 8. So we need more rotten flesh. Or something else with death on it. So we've probably got some bones here. Yes. So it's got a little bit of other stuff on it as well. Oh, gosh, these portals are noisy. Can we make the sound muffler? I know it's a thing. Super sound muffler, the bauble, sound muffler. We got none of the stuff. Is it just because we've got no wool? No block. Sound muffler. Can we turn that into the bauble? We need more string. We can turn this into the bauble version. Cool. And so it's on whitelist. We want a blacklist. An unknown problem occurred. I hope that's not suggesting that this isn't going to work. So if we stand here and wait for the noise. Add recent portal. Add. No. And that should stop portal noise. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. That is one of the best mods that exists. There's 40 death. Isn't that supposed to... That's supposed to do it. Why are you not... Oh, it's Primal Voidstone. We've got to... Oh dear. We're making some flux over there. We need to atomic reconstructor this dude. There we go. So we've lost a bit of this. We'll be able to get one more. Then we're going to be a little bit short, unfortunately. I guess we start buffing some of this in. We'll see how many we can get. Okay, that's the stuff we need. Let's get this junk out of here though. Right, so that should be the stuff we need to now assemble the blood magic altar, which, mate, I don't know where we're going to be setting this dude up, but that's going to be a thing for our next episode. And hang on. Oh, we still need coagulated blood. I haven't organized that yet. We'll just pop to the nether and grab some. So it was like this with these on top. And then our Primal Voidstone. Pow. A blood altar. And then pow. Awesome. We got ourselves a blood altar. That should be a quest, right? Oh, we also need to make a sacrificial dagger. Ooh, which does need a Betweenlands thing. I'll have to pop back and grab that. Yeah, we can organise that next episode. I think that's enough for this one. So we've been through the Twilight Forest. We've got ourselves a blood altar, and we've been to the Beneath. Quite a jam-packed episode. But all right, see you next time. Where it looks like we're getting into some blood magic, and it should be pretty cool. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Dinosaur.